Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Made with Love. My name is Heather and today is Wednesday, November the 20th of 2024. So I'm actually going to do some Christmas crafting today. I can't wait. Just going to bring the camera around and just do a review of everything that I have purchased at secondhand stores, Dollaramas, Dollar Tree, anything like that. So this is all the supplies that I purchased in the last couple of months to get ready for Christmas decorating. Most of these things you will find in my other channel. I've showed my different thrift store shopping hauls. And then up here I've got, this is other Christmas stuff I've had in previous years. So it's just more wooden cutouts, another plastic little ornament. I have these little ornaments here. I just dropped it, so I just broke one, but they are glass. I didn't realize they were glass. I thought they were plastic. Didn't break when I moved, just dropped it now. But these were from HomeSense for $5.99. I got them at a secondhand store, so I paid, I think, $1 for the set of 4. Now it's going to be a set of 3. That's okay. I said just other wood cutouts I've purchased over the years. Different glitter things, different types of napkins, all my other type of scrapbook paper. I just grabbed a stack here. Some of my little metal houses that I got. These used to have like popcorn or toffees in them, depending on which set I bought. And then these are just some little metal lantern bird houses. And then these little ornaments here, they actually screw into the old lights. I've never used them as lights. I usually just stand them up and they look like perfect little trees. They're very glittery. And then this is just a bag of other crafting things that I've bought that just had to sort through, so that's not for Christmas, but this is everything. So I think for today, I'm going to start with like an easy craft to begin with. And I'm going to start with these little fillable ornaments. And then, like I said, I've got these ones I just bought. And then I found one this morning that I bought a couple years ago. So I've got 7. This one's a little bit bigger. I had an idea for these ones, but my idea was to kind of create a few more globes to look. A few more globes to match with these ones, with the faux snow and the little trees. But I don't think I have any bottle brush trees that are going to be small enough. I did buy some, and I do have some somewhere. I just haven't come across them, and I just don't feel like buying any small ones. So I guess I'm just going to have these. So I'm going to start with these ones today. So I'm just going to pack all this stuff up, get set up, and start making these little fillable ornaments. Sorry about the glare from the window. Don't have any curtains up in this house at all until the new windows get installed. In fact, the other day my daughter asked me for tacks, and she tacked a comforter over to her window because it's taking a while for we ordered our windows. It's just taking a little while to get here. So when I start doing the crafting, I'll move the camera down, but where I'm sitting, I can see, just all that reflecting from the window behind me. So my Christmas this year, I kind of like that vintage classic looks, but I don't like the bright reds, bright greens. I like soft colors, but I love shiny, glittery things. So I thought this year I'm going to take my colors from this Santa. So we've got the, like it's a dark blue, but it's not like a dark navy blue. It's a nice soft blue, this nice minty green. And then up here in his sack, he's got these little pink or lilac kind of colored little balls. So those are the colors I want to go with. So I have got out all my scrapbook paper and I went through them all, and these are the ones I found that would work the best. Now, first I have this pack of paper, and it's just the seafoam greens. So if I just, you can just see all the different greens that are in here. So obviously there's 2 in here that I love that work good with his clothes. So it's the very first one, I think, in this pack. Or no, it's not quite it. It's not the first one. I know it was the very last one. Yeah, the very last one. And the very first one. I was right. It was the very first color and the very last color. Or was second last color? No, second last is too dark. I kind of like the little bit lighter one. So out of these colors here, so I'm going to go with this one here and this one here. So I pulled some of those out. I think that's what I've got sitting right on top. Yeah, right on top is that one. I went through some, my camera stand is just, it's been falling over on me all day today. The little thing that holds the phone in place keeps flipping forward, and then it makes the whole ring light fall forward. So I gotta tighten something. I've got as tight as I can make it, but it needs to be a little tighter, or maybe it's the way I'm pulling my phone down. I'm probably pulling something. Oh, I've got, yeah, there, that's it. These are the two from that book. Actually, that looks a little one shade darker than I liked. Oh well, you kind of do that. You kind of change your mind, but I think I like this one better. But the book is sitting right here, so it's easy to just pull that one out. Just so you can see the difference, like how, actually I kind of like them both. And then I had this other pack, and it's got this shade of pink, and I just thought it was just the right shade of pink. I'm going to bring him over here and just look at the blue between, well, I guess it is the darker blue, okay. Flipping through it, I thought it'd be the lighter blue. I guess it's just flipping through all those colors. So no, it is, this is the blue. That's why I had these three. So that is my color scheme for this Christmas. Just taking the colors from Santa and just going through my books of scrapbook paper. But because I wanted Victorian, I also went through and I was finding different prints that looked more Victorian, but these just aren't quite the right colors. Although I did find a music sheet one, so that one I'm going to keep out. This one really says, you know, Victorian, and it's the right shade of green. So some of these, some of these I'm not going to. I do have to go through these again. But this was the stack of paper that I had kind of gone through, and I was going through all my paper and just trying to get an idea of my color scheme. And then I got some of these shiny ones here. These ones look like, I don't know, to me when I look at it, they look like mountains. But it might just be too many shimmery colors. Same with this one. You know, it looks like candied sprinkles or confetti, but it might just be, you know, the color is not quite right. Same with this one. It's a very busy, wavy pattern. This one kind of looks like snowballs or something, or snow falling, but again, just not quite right. This one I love. So that one definitely, this one. This one, and then I got some of these other ones. See, that's going to be way too dark, but again, it was just, I grabbed a stack. See, like this has got some of that more creamy color. That would work. So there's a bright white. Orange, definitely not. These striped ones, no. So like I said, I just kind of was looking for anything that was the right colors or had that vintage like vibe. Like this does have that wallpaper in an old house kind of look. But it doesn't scream Christmas at me. You know, again, this is just the stripes. I mean, it looks like wallpaper from an old house. This one I like, but it's just too neon green. Again, it's just not the right shades of pinks or purples. Just kind of wrong. Just more red. You know, this is the right pattern, but the wrong colors. You know, wrong color. This one here, so close. I might just pull this one out just because that is very close to what I was kind of looking for. Same with these polka dots. Like I said, I'm just kind of going through. Oops, this one. Yeah, not really what I was looking for. Like this, almost, but it's just the colors are just the wrong colors. And the kind of the wrong patterns too, or the size of the patterns. And this is more summery, but I think I'm at the end of, yeah, these were the ones that I was kind of going through and just trying to find the ones that would work the best. So I think I said yes to these ones, no to that. This is just one that's like a newspaper, and I thought, you know, it kind of might work for some stuff. Same with like this music note one. Kind of, you know, get some of that lettering in things, so I might just keep those ones out. And just because I set them out and I say these ones work and these ones don't work, doesn't mean I'm not going to change my mind. Like, I think this one here looks good. Now, when I ripped it out of my book, you know, I kind of didn't rip some of these out perfectly straight. It does happen. I don't like that one. I liked this one, and there was another one I liked, and I didn't pull it out either. Oh, this one has got some glitter in it. I like this one. This one always looks like Snowstorm to me, but it's just not right for what I want to make. Same with this one. This one always looks like a nice snowstorm, so I might keep that one out. I think I've now gone through and taken out the ones that I really like the best. So those are my colors for this year. Like I said, I'm just going to keep this stack out because I still might need a few from there. So I'm not needing these yet. These will be for the next project. But I just want to show everybody, like, you know, like the start of my color scheme and kind of what I've chosen while I start doing the crafting. Oops, I'm just going to put him back up on the shelf before I drop him and break him. Yeah, so I bought that Santa from Walmart. It's going to be, I think this might be the third Christmas I had him, or is it going to be the fourth? I don't know, but I bought him probably about 3 years, at least good 3 years ago. So I can't remember if if this will be the third or fourth Christmas. You know, it's kind of fuzzy sometimes. But I remember he was at Walmart for, was he 19 or 22, somewhere around there, around that $20 mark. And I stuck him in my cart and I had him sitting right up beside my purse and with my mom, and we did our other shopping, and I kept staring at him and saying, but he's like $20, so I need that. And then I remember taking a couple other items out of my cart just so I could get him because I liked his size and everything. So today's craft is I'm going to make, like so these ones here were store-bought. I'm going to take one out, not the broken one. Had these for a lot of years. Didn't realize that they were glass, but this fell on my tile floor, like face down out of my arm. But so they've just got the little tree and the little bit of snow, and I love this idea. And the other day, me and my husband were at Rona, and they had different sets of these. The little ones, I think like this size, you got 8 in a pack, and they were like $20. I don't know, between that 19 and 23, depending on the size of the bulbs and how many you got. So around $20 a pack. For the small ones, you had 6, or they had the small ones that were packs of 8. They had larger ones, a pack of 6. I think they even had one that was a pack of 4, but for about $20. And my husband said, oh, would you like a pack? And I'm like, I can make them myself. And what I like is these are actually flat. I didn't know that. This is the first time I've taken them out of the box. So they are a flat bottom. So I can actually just have these sitting on the shelf. I don't even have to put them on the tree. What I'm trying to do is to get to the one that broke. Let's see if I can, without cutting myself, get this, the tree unglued. Because I can use this tree. There we go. And then same with, I would keep the snow, except the snow is now mixed with glass. That was the other thing. I was going to say, if it didn't break too bad, maybe I can keep the snow. There's a lot of glass in there. I'm just going to throw, actually, I can see if I can keep this hanger part. Oh, it is glued in there. Nope, maybe not. There. Keep the hanger part. I don't know how many times if I buy ornaments, especially secondhand, they'll be missing the hanger part. So if I have ornaments that break, I keep the little hanger parts. So now this is just going to go straight into the garbage before I cut myself or anybody gets hurt. So I'm just going to set these ones aside. So I've got these ones I bought this year. They're small. Do they say what size? It says 3-piece fillable ornaments. They don't say what size. This one here says it was a 3-inch. So I bought these ones from, this size here were from Dollar Tree a couple years ago. Probably after Christmas, but I don't remember. I know if this really sealed well. If I can find where it opens. Twist the tag off, at least twist it till it kind of snaps, and then I can just pull it off. So this one here says it's a 3-inch. Now this does not come with any type of a hanger system. And then these ones don't say what size they are. But, you know, I mean, I could put the small ones inside this. So I'd probably say it's probably about a 2-inch diameter, 1.5 to 2-inch diameter. I'm not really good at that whole guessing. I don't want to say if I don't know, but you know, just based on looking at it. And then these ones come with the jute twine. I don't do the jute twine for this. It's like, this is like a rustic farmhouse. That's not really my style. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like a little bit of the jute in some projects. You know, if I want like more outdoor stuff. But on this tree, no, but I'm just going to take the jute twine and it's just going to go into my crafting stash. I just want to get these all open. I just want to make sure none are broken. And if I get them all open, and then it just makes it so much easier to work with. Now I'd say it's a good idea to wipe these down if you're going to be doing any gluing or painting them. Wipe them down with rubbing alcohol. I have no idea where my rubbing alcohol is, and I'm not going to be anything with stickers or glue or paint on these ones. So I'm not going to be worried about that. But I'm just going to finish getting these all open here. More jute string. One more. So I have a total of the 6 small ones and the 1 large one. And then different things to fill it with. I got these larger glitter bits. And I like these ones because I love the gold and silver. It's kind of like my color scheme. I'm looking at my tree. I put it up earlier today, so my angel's actually silver. And these are actually a little too gold for now, but these 2 white ones definitely will look like snow. And these are got the black. Like the black and gold, I save more for a New Year's craft, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm probably not going to use this glitter for this project right now, but they have lots of these different canisters of glitter. And then one thing I like about these, if you buy them in these little jars, you get the little jars with the cork. You can do another simple project instead of having to go buy those little jars, because they can be, you know, kind of expensive when you need them. So what I decided is I'm going to use this faux snow. Somebody bought this from Michael's and they paid $4.99 for it at Michael's. I got it at the thrift store for $1.25. I know it's probably about the same price as the dollar store, but I saw it there. I have lots of faux snow. I don't know where it is. Also, when I was at my dollar store in the last couple weeks, I haven't even seen any faux snow out yet. And I knew I wanted to get crafting, so I thought, you know, grab it at the dollar store, or not, grab it at the thrift store in case I never make it to the dollar store to find any. And this bag is open and I'm spilling snow all over me. And then I do have these Christmas stickers I got from the I keep saying dollar store, no, the thrift store, $1.25 for this one. Now, I was going to make, maybe let's do the large one first, because this is what I thought I was going to do with this large one. Is it's got the larger diameter, and since, let's see, I've got this little tree here now, and I even have these little presents, which I forgot to grab. They're just sitting over the other side here. One of these containers has them. Do they all have them? My little gingerbread tin cans, they have these little ornaments. So I've got, you know, some of the larger ones, and I have the smaller ones. I just thought this was just the perfect little cute little tin to store all these little mini ornaments in. And then I have this other pack that I had bought from the thrift store, which again, I said, I'm not very organized. I haven't done crafting for a while. I'm just trying to, you know, I had everything set out and then I moved stuff out of my way, and so this is what I'm going to use these for. So I got these extra large ones. So I've got these large ones, and then I've got like a medium size, and I have the small and the small one. So I've got 3 different sizes of ornaments. So I kind of like the idea how these ones had the Christmas tree. So I thought I would be cute to make some with the ornaments. And then because I got this extra big one, I think the one gift is going to fit in there. I might go down to the medium size just because that might be just too big. So my idea was if I get some of these stickers here with the berries and stuff, put that on the inside, and then the snow and stuff. But then I look, these stickers are just too big, and I don't know where my smaller stickers are, so I'm not going to be using the stickers on this craft. So I'm just going to be using the gifts and the faux snow. But I also have these. I bought a bunch of these packs. There, you get 45 little wooden pieces for $2 at Dollarama. So I bought 4 of them, not all on the same trip, but each one is a little different. So there's 4 different packs here. So I think maybe I might stick, you know, just because how many I've got here, I kind of like the idea of having, you know, the 3 little trees, and maybe I'll do I can do a couple with these, a couple with the presents, kind of like split it. Maybe I will do 3 with the tree, because it's a group of 3 with the tree. So maybe I can do 3 with the presents and then 3 with this. Then this larger one, I can actually do all 3. I think I can get the tree, a gift, and one of these in. So that is what I'm going to do. So I just have to decide. Oh, my stepping on. Okay, I just have to decide which of these ornaments I like the best to go with this. You can always do simple snowflakes, but that just seems a little too, you know, basic for me. I want something really, really cute. Oh, that's what I'm going to use. They got little gingerbread men. I'm going to grab some of these. And my scissors are across the room. Let's see, just need to poke. There. Just sometimes you just need to get a little hole started, and then you can just open these. So how many do I get? You get 1, 2, 3, 5. You get 5 little gingerbread men. So I just need 3. Do I want to paint them, or do I want to keep them that color? Oh. That's what I have to decide. You know, I think I'm going to keep them this color. Just very simple, basic craft for today. And then, set these aside. And then I'm going to use the gifts. So I need the small ones. So I'm just going to dump this out here. And what do I have? So it looks like I only have red and green. Looks like all I have is the red and green. Should have other colors. This one here came with some, you know, red, green, blue, and silver and gold. So, I don't know. Okay. Well, I guess if the trees are green, I guess I'll do the red presents. So I need 4. So I want to find ones that have the bows are still tied, because I'm not very good at tying bows all the time. So there, I'll just dump these ones back in here and save these for another day. So that's what I will do. Oops. Oh, I've got different sizes. Okay. Oh, I need to find the really small ones. There. That's what I need. I need one more really, really small red one. There. So I will need 4 of them. It's one of those things. You know what you're going to make, and then you change your mind partway through, and then you change your mind again. And then I need one more of the little gingerbread guys. And I just got to get my hot glue gun and plug that in, and then we've got all the ideas, all our supplies ready, and I just got to plug the glue gun in, and then we'll be back to assemble everything. Right, so I've got my glue gun plugged in, and I didn't look like it was working because I don't see any glue dripping out. So I burned my finger by touching the tip of the glue gun. So don't touch the tip of the glue gun if you know it's been heating up. So we're going to start with one of these small ones. So I'm going to just do a little dab of glue, and I am going to just glue all the stuff in here. Lay the ornament down. And then the little gingerbread men, they're going to be a little harder to glue in place. So let's see if I can get them to glue in place here. And if I need to, I can always put in a little bit more glue underneath between their legs, just to kind of give it a little more build up and support. Like I said, it's going to be covered with the faux snow. There we go. Lots of glue strings today. I didn't glue him straight. He's going to be a little lopsided. Slide him over. Oh, there. Wasn't stuck. So I was able to slide him over. Get some more glue behind the legs. There. Like I said, but when the snow is added all around them, you're not going to notice that. But I am just getting the glue between the legs and just building it up. So it'll be a big blob, and then making sure I'm holding it up straight. And I'm not even in the view of the camera at the moment. Just trying to make sure I got his head lined straight with the hanger part. And then just putting some more glue and fill in between his legs. Like that. And then we've got the large one. So now the large one, I'm going to be doing all 3. Too bad I didn't have a smaller size gift, because that would look so much better if the gift was a little bit smaller. Let's see, just trying to figure out how to have these. Oops. Maybe I'll start with the little guy. Do him at the front because he is smaller. So I'll get him glued in here closer to the front. Like that. And then I'll put a blob of glue to just kind of beside him, kind of beside behind him here, and I'll get the tree glued in. It looks so cute. And then the gift, I will glue it on this one, so it will be, oops, not even in the camera, so it's going to be just behind everything. So I got to figure out how high up I need to put it. So I got to glue it. Oh, I guess. Let's see, where is he? He's here. Yeah, I got to glue the gift over in this corner here. So this one I got to put glue on two sides of the present because I got to have it kind of back and up towards there. And when I pull this, put these together, there. You'll be able to see the present, but I've got to move it over a little bit. It didn't stick. Just burn my finger on the hot glue. I just need this to more over that way. There. That should be better. So that'd be there. You get the present and the tree and the gingerbread man. So now I'm just going to add the faux snow. This bag has a hole in it, so I'm going to find where there's the hole. And I'm just going to grab this piece of paper here. Oops, I'm gingerbread man. He fell over. That's okay. I will fix him in a second. So I'm just going to put in a handful of snow. I know it's going to be too much snow for these ones. That's okay. I just needed a handful. So you can just shake it down. And I can just kind of a little bit in each of these. I just made a big mess, but it's not crafting if you're not making a mess. It's not Christmas if you don't have faux snow and glitter everywhere. Okay, so now I'm just going to fix this one because he fell over. Can't I get him to stand up? Oh. If I pull on him, I might end up breaking him. I'm gonna grab the scissors. Let's see if I can just pry this glue loose. There. Got the glue loose. Got him standing up, and I drop the scissors straight down on my foot. Okay, so now he's standing up. His legs are kind of broke, and they're just, I'm just going to fill that in with a little glue. I just kind of, he was well glued in there. Okay, so I'm just going to add some snow in front of him, or behind him, whatever. you make a mistake, just cover your mistakes with this. You know, when crafting, there's nothing's right, nothing's wrong. It's just fun to do this. I'm just gonna put a little snow in this one. I'm just gonna finish him up, just because. Oops, doesn't want to clip together. Okay, what did I do? Shoot, you know what? I had these separated into the different pieces because there is a top and a bottom. There we go. And then I just started grabbing any random ones. So just kind of shake the snow down so he is like buried in the snow. And if you think that's probably a little too much snow, I'll probably take some out. And this one needs a little snow. Like I said, some of these crafts, they're easy, but they're messy, and you don't think they're going to take long, but they can take time. Like I say, I don't really like this snow. I prefer this type of snow, this lighter, almost like a salt or Epsom salt, versus this plasticky looking stuff. But this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. And they're gonna roll away on me. So this has this edge. Come on. Okay. This one needs this one. Like I said, I had them lined up in their pairs, and then I just kind of started grabbing lids and just gluing things, and then everything got mixed out of their pairs. So now I've got to line up the pairs again. Don't need it rolling off the table. This one will go on this one. I'm barely putting any snow in here, and then once it's sealed, it looks like it's got too much snow. Oops, is that the wrong lid? Oops. I'm not sure. Now I can't seem to get these ones together because I don't know. It's got to be the right lid. Okay. This is the right lid. Just what did I do? I don't know. Okay. A little more snow in there, and I'll try this again. Just had to squeeze it a little tighter, I guess. Like that. And then we've got the large one. Just going to put a little more snow in behind this present here. And we're going to clip these ones together. And just not want to stick. So I'm going to take the hot glue, but I think I've got a little bit too much snow because you can barely see the snowman's head. I don't know if I can get some of the snow to shake behind the gift. There, that looks better. Just had to get... I am going to just put hot glue around the outside of these. And I'm also going to grab some ribbon and glue ribbon around these. I just have to go find my ribbon. But if I just seal it with a little bit of hot glue, that's going to help hold them together. So I'm just going to find ribbon, go around there. Then I have these other ornaments that I had bought from Dollar Tree. You get 6 in a pack, the little candy canes. These ones came with silver thread or string or whatever you want to call it, cord, to hang the candy canes up. I have 3 packs of them. So that gives me enough of these little silver strings that I'm going to use on these. So I'm just going to go grab my ribbon and then I will just tie a string on these and they'll be ready to hang on my Christmas tree. Right, so I was just tying the little, I'm going the right way, the little hangers on these, and then I found my different ribbons. I got a few more to tie these on, but I just really want to get this video kind of finished. So I was looking for a really thin ribbon, and this is the thinnest ribbon I have. 5/8 of an inch or 1.6 centimeters. I think that's the width. And then it's 12 feet in total. So it's like, really thin ribbon, but not thin. I think it's just too fat to go around these. I mean, it'd be okay, but it's not quite what I wanted. So I found, I have my other, this bling wrap here, and I always cut these down. You get a whole bunch of different strips. So I'm like, I might use these thin little rhinestone ones, like the 2 little rhinestones. I think that's going to be perfect. So when I found this, and then I decided to keep looking, and I've got all my other bling wrap here. Everything is kind of mixed together. I just grabbed it all. So I've got silver, purple, gold, silver, blue, pink, silver and gold. So I want the silver one. So I think this will be, I think this is a little bit thinner than these ones, and they're just a little bit smaller. So I think I'm going to go with this bling wrap here. So I got to cut it down because I don't think I have enough on this roll to do all these, but I definitely have enough on this to do. So I just have to figure out how long, excuse me, how long I need it. And then I do have these other bling wrap chains and some other colors, but again, they're not the right color, and I definitely don't have enough of one color to do all of these. But I didn't know what I had, and so I just giving other ideas. Like if I had thinner ribbon or ribbon that was more silver, or a little bit going with my theme of my tree, maybe. I mean, this is still okay, but this, again, I know I don't have enough of this ribbon left to, I might just have enough to go around, but I definitely want them all to look the same, so I want to use the same product. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick measure and see how much I would need to go around here. Just need approximate to there. So then I always do a little bit more. So then I have a little bit longer. I'd rather cut out, and I lose where my finger was, so I'll go up one from where my finger was. I do that too. I'd rather have more here than trying to piece things together. So I'm just gotta trim all this down. Just gotta trim these to size. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm only going to end up using a little more than half of this sheet. So I'm just going to cut down my, so I'll do 2 rows for each one. Oops. And the other one is larger, but I probably having, actually the larger one, I think I might use the other larger jewels, just because this one's smaller, I want the smaller gems. Now these ones on this one will be spaced out a little bit more, but that's okay. So I'm just going to get these all cut. It's going to take me a few minutes to get these all cut. And then when I get these all cut, my next thing I do before I start gluing is I will go around all of these and trim up all these extra little bits on there. So I'll go around every little stone and trim off as much as that extra little mesh stuff as possible. If I had my precision scissors, it's a lot easier to do. But it looks so much better. The less of that bling, I don't know, wire that you see, the better. So it's going to take me a little while to cut out all these little pieces. So I will be back when I get it all, oops, where's the camera? When I get it all trimmed out. And then we can glue these on and hang them on my tree. Okay, so I got most of them done with the little thread and the bling wrap. And I also decided to put a little bit of the bling wrap on these smaller ones just to tie them all in. So I'm going to show you how I did the bling wrap. So just taking one of these small ones, and I've got my bling wrap cut out into the approximate size. Now what I found was trying to figure out how to get around the little plastic hanging part. The easiest way I found is just separating the top 2 or 3 little groupings of the stones, and then same with the other side. Just snipping so they're kind of apart. Oops, I'm gonna do one more. It gives you that extra little bit of room, because otherwise I had a couple and they overlapped, and then I was not able to get my scissors in to snip them off, and I kind of had to undo a few, so I got some glue that I'm going to have to clean up. But by snipping them apart, and it kind of gives me, you know, a little bit of wiggle room or to be able to get around the hanging part. So first one is I just put a little dab of glue at the top, and I'm going to slip it over where the hanger is, and I'm going to get to the third one. When I get to about the third one, that's where I'm going to start gluing them right there. So these top 2, without getting them glued to this string or my finger. And then I flip it over. Just gonna get this chunk of glue off my thumb. Okay. Flip it over, and I find the best way of using this bling wrap is actually just put the dots of glue directly where the little gems are. You get less glue seeping out, and it just gets a nice cleaner look, and then everything is going to be glued into place. Well, sometimes my glue doesn't want to go in small little dots, but so I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to put a little glue dot on each of the backing of the gems, and I don't know if I'm in view of the camera. Let's see, I'm going to move it over this way there, so you can see I'm just dabbing a little glue dot on the back of each of the gems. And then I've come right up to where I cut it. So now I'm going to stop because now it's going to be starting to overlap the other one. Now I can just get these to glue down. And the fact that these top ones are like cut apart means I've got some room here to wiggle and twist them around the little top hanging part. I just put a little dab of glue on either side of the there, and then I can just get these to come in around. Oops. Something didn't get glue on it. I thought I got glue there. Oops. This one doesn't have any glue under it. Okay. That happens too. You think you got glue and then you go to press it down and there's no glue on some of these ones. Now they've got glue, so now they will stick it down. Okay. Then it kind of gives you the gems going all the way around this hanger part. And then I've had to cut a couple of the extra stones if they were too big off, or another one I had cut the stones and then I had to glue stones back on in front of that just to kind of hide the little plastic thing. But I just think it looks so much better. One more small one and then the big one. But to get started, I find it just easier to put a little bit of glue on the actual ornament just to get started and hold the first one in place. Same thing, I'm just going to trim up between the first 3. I found 2 was okay, but then I found if I just go to 3, it was just so much easier. If I can get my scissors in here, this is why I need my precision scissors. I could not find them. Now the glue is on there is going to be dry before I even get this done. There. Glue is still just a little bit sticky, just enough, but you can see that when I cut this, I can now get these to go around this little plastic hanger part. And by putting a dot of glue on the back of each of the stones, I know that everything is going to be fully secure and I'm going to have less strings. I didn't say no glue strings, I'm just going to have less glue strings when I do it this way. Sometimes it doesn't matter, it depends what you're gluing these on. And I'm just using the seam to kind of go around evenly. And every once in a while I just get a lot of glue on my thumb because it kind of squirts out between the stones. Okay. The last couple here. These ones to go like that, and then these first couple that I had here, I can now separate and I can just get and the last ones as well, because then I can kind of squish them together to go around the hanger part. Unless of course it sticks to my thumb instead of the ball itself. And it's just because up here where this is, it's got to go around it. And I know I've got a lot of glue in places I don't want glue. That's okay. I will clean the glue spots later. Yeah, glue. I missed gluing this other on this side. And I just want to make sure I didn't glue the hanger part, the string part, just making sure. And now I have the large one, and I'm using a fatter thing, but I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to cut into these. I'm going to do 4 just because it's so much bigger. I guess that's 5. Okay. And this is the one that I had glued shut. So I do have some of this extra glue along the seam, and I can't do anything about it. I tried to pull it off, and I could not get it to pull off. I'm just going to push it all the way up, so then you can see that where I'd cut, the ones that I cut are now just loose around the hanger part. Like I said, this one was bigger and fatter, so it should be a lot easier. Now for this one, because I have this seam of glue and I'm trying to hide the seam of glue, I'm actually going to put the hot glue directly on this seam. So then I can get the center of these stones covering that other glue. This is a little technique. I've been doing this for years. Sometimes I do it and then I forget, and I'll forget, and then my glue sticks fall. But if you put a little dot of hot glue on the glue stick, and then when you press it in, it's actually going to glue the 2 glue sticks together. I will say sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you just don't get enough glue on there, but I like to do that. And I forget what channel I'd seen it on. And I went back and I thought it was somebody's, and that was not the lady who I thought. So it was something I saw on YouTube like 6 or 7 years ago. So I don't know the channel. Oops, you know what? I forgot to trim between these ones. I'm going to pull that back, and I've got to trim between these, and there's glue on them. It's a little tricky. Can't get my scissors in there. There, a little bit. So I'll pull back this side. This one's got a longer strip cut, and I will glue these ones. But maybe on this bigger one you'll be able to see how I've got the 2, and then one goes on one side and one goes on the other side. The hanger like that. And now I can trim off this extra bit of gems here. And now I can put the glue and finish gluing the last couple of stones in place. Also, when you do this, you've got some, when you cut them apart, you're able to kind of like squish the stones kind of together where you need them to go to kind of fill in the gap. Yeah, this stone is still not glued in place. Trying to get glue, and the other stone won't move either. Just going to squish these in, but they kind of just, push them together up and around that plastic hanger part, and it hides it a lot better. So there is that one done. So now they're all done. So now I can just flip the camera around and hang them up on my tree. So here's all my ornaments. So we'll start with This was kind of my inspiration ornament, the little tree with the snow. So just like I said, they're still covered in glitter, or not glitter, glue gun drips, but oops, it's not gonna hang there. Just gotta find the end of the branches. Get these on the branches. Oh, it's the large one, so I want to put this large one more. Just gotta get some of the snow behind the snowman. There. Now you can see the snowman. I kind of want him more in the center. Now this tree does not have really long branches like I'm used to. But we will get this tree all decorated. Find any where there's too much snow and you can't see them, I'm just shaking the snow up and around. This tree doesn't have many branches, and I already put ornaments on it earlier today. I want people to be able to see the ones I made. Have to find my Christmas tree ornament hangers, those little hooky things. I saw some earlier today and then I grabbed them and I don't know where I put them. So I'll have to go and look for them, because this will make it so much easier for me to hang these up here, because right now it's like I think every little branch already has an ornament on it. So I can't get these ones to hook in, or I can't get these to be pushed very far down inside the tree as I would like. One more. I kind of want to have the glass ones up higher, because I just don't want my animals to bump the tree and knock them down. Oops, ornament already there. Oh, this branch doesn't have one yet. There we go. Tuck it. Oh, that's not going to work. All right, I can string it around to the light then. The little Christmas light can hold that one. And then I have candy canes that I forgot I bought. They kind of got misplaced, so I'm just going to set these on my tree as well. I love these pearlized little candy canes. They had them in white, the pink, and the blue. And I said the pink and the blue were two of the colors that I am doing this year. What I like about ornaments like this is they kind of fill in, and you can, you know, they're easy just to hook on in anywhere. Now to help fill out this tree, I did put two 15-foot garlands, that evergreen garland from the dollar store. so I can get these candy canes to get in there and hook onto that other garland. Let's go on. Oops, that's two. No, is that the same one? Yeah, it's to the exact same side by side. Let's change that out. Just trying to figure out where these are going to go. One here, and I can hang one more there. So I've got now all the ornaments I made on my tree, and there you go. So this will be day one of my how many ever days of ornaments I am making until my tree is full. And I'm going to say, I can tell it's going to be at full fast. It's only a 4-foot tree, but I'm trying to think, how many am I doing? I don't even know how many ornaments I'm making for the tree. So today is day one. I will figure that out, and when I figure that out, then my title will have how many days of ornaments I am doing this year. I think I was going to do 12. I might only be able to get 10. I don't know, but right now today I don't know. Between 10 and 12 days of ornaments for Christmas is what I'm doing. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's subscribing to my channels, watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next ones. Bye.